Okay, guys, today get out of there. We're looking at some. Let's see. Well, Great Mobile Gaming just did a whole array of mega sites again, which is a little more in depth than mine, which is a good thing. But I realized I need to show you guys another way to fight. So we're gonna use. We'll do it with someone who's actually gonna make this look a little difficult. Okay, since you're low level, we're not supposed to fight you, Mr. Big Boy. Oh, it's in the way. There we go. Move to the other side. We'll do some raids. So I have one of Caligo. Now I'm gonna do one with Grovis. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to beat Grovis. If I die, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. That'll be the most hilarious start. Oh no, the mic is in the way. Whatever, just stay right there. Roll. Okay, so Grovis is pretty obnoxious because he does a lot of flying and pouncing, and his flames are unbearably strong. So, of all the characters, like if he uses his flame stuff for his special abilities, just get the hell out of here, because every single one of them just shreds you. He has the randomest levels of AIs. Like his AI doesn't work all the time. So sometimes you get a really easy one like that, where you're only spamming a couple up in the air ones, which it's annoying, but it's not like the worst thing that can happen. Let's see if we get a different one this time. Poke, since he's a guardian, or whatever I think he's called a guardian. I don't remember. I don't use him. They have very strong PvE. Dodge. PvE. So he's able to deal with this person pretty easily. And once you have L gear for attack, you're kind of already at that damage point where you can handle 85, 90% of the content. And then the rest of it's just your ability to dodge shit. I mean, if you're just ungodly at counters and rolls and stuff, then you can pretty much have no defense or health and, just roll around and Dark Souls your way through the game. Which I don't think people realize how, like, this is very similar to Dark Souls in the aspect that you don't want to get touched. So yeah, Flame, always a pounce. He's really easy skills to learn. He jumps when he flies up. There's only about 2 things he does. When he's on the ground, there's like 3 things he does. So he'll either attack, he'll blow his fire. And this is a really easy AI he's got going on right now. And of course, my ultimate completely whiffs. So normally I'd be dead right now because it's fire. Just make sure if you ultimate to save your life when he's doing the fire, just look at a dodge. Make sure you dodge as soon as you come out the fire, because depending on what level he's at, he will absolutely shred you with the fire. Like that. That one's bad. So second thing he does in the air. He hasn't actually done the whole line. I might actually die. You're not paying attention. Yep. Like I said, don't get dusted by the fire. Don't talk so much that you forget what you're doing, and don't actually fight him. I kind of want him to do the whole air attack where he goes up in the air flies across the whole place and lights it up like it used to do back in the day. Which I am excited that they changed the rate system like they have, because it is so much better than rate system used to be. Rate system before was trash. The drops are trash. I mean, it was just it wasn't good. It wasn't kosher. Hmm. Where are we to go next? It says it's still recording. We'll grab someone else to play with. You should have slight issues doing this too. Okay, what do we want to do with you? Oh yes, the big dude. He is one of the most obnoxious skills in the game. Or he'll grab your ass if you're not careful. It's a little bit harder to realize what he's doing. But of all the characters, I would not play with Otto on here. Because he is a hoss. Oh man. If you can't play far away from him, do. Just be ready for him to, you know, do some very long distance, do that little dash, stab in the ground, watch out for his grab. Like that would be a grab if he could hit it. He's really not that hard. He's probably the easiest one, as long as you don't get snatched up. He does have one of the craziest range of abilities and movement. So if he gets really rowdy, he will act crazier than even Caligo, who he doesn't. Caligo will spam you worse than this guy will. He's just so big, and his AOE is so large that he's easily just as much of an issue, if not more, just because his grab is almost an execution, depending on how far up you're moving up. So he's kind of like a Mortal 1 Battlefield, where you can solo it, except if you get picked up or you get stunned by those shamans, you're fudged. So he's one of those characters. As you see, you can dodge a lot of his attacks with your skills, but he also has he has longer skills than some other characters. So he's harder to. So pretty much some of them are harder to evade. If you don't time it perfectly, you might get hit by some of the last ticks of his damage. Yep, like that first one, you can dodge that first half, but you can't dodge the second half. So he's also one of the few characters who has that implementation where you can dodge half his skills and get cut by the other half. He really is easy unless you have a purely. I don't even know who struggles the most with him. I can't think. At long range, he's pretty easy. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, we'll just snipe you from back here. Just make sure, yeah, that's when it's easily one of the biggest areas of attack right there. Oh, barely missed it. No. Okay, dash. Hand grab. No. No, he's gonna pick me up. He's gonna pick me up. If he grabs me again, it's game over. So you want to really try and juggle your skills around him. Around him. If you want to engage, make sure you have a couple things to back you up with, because he will stun lock the shit out of you compared to the other bosses. He has way more stun locks than the other ones. He is more tax, I guess, and he has lots of versions. It will take you a while to get used to him. Caligo is the easiest. If actually all of them are really easy as long as the NPC doesn't mess up. If the NPC gets weird, then you might lose some hope, because I've seen they get crazy. All the raid bosses except Grovis get really weird. His AI gets real crazy. You know, and you pretty much won't be able to beat him. His AI is just drastic, but he's such AoE that it's hard to just deal with. A lot of your dodges don't work for all of his skills, or full duration of his skills. So Grovis is technically the easiest one to kill. He's the simplest one, except his fire is unbelievably strong. So you can just get burnt away in a couple seconds to crisp if you don't pay attention. Caligo will absolutely artillery blue flame the shit out of you till you die. And this man will pick you up and slam you in the ground 13 times. So, it's, I still think the monkey gets pretty difficult for Guild compared to the giant, because he's smaller and quicker. In his attacks, doing that cold top of like it's the cold edition. It's because the way his character is, you know, pretty much modeled like the giant, except he's just faster. He's wholeheartedly faster. He can put more skills in quicker than the giant can. And the cold that he does with certain attacks, it just adds on his brutality that he is. So like that monkey gets a cookie. He's really easy. I didn't even explain how to fight him. Just beat up his armor. I already have one up explaining how to beat him, but really, you just have to attack his armor. Segmented. To be more specific, there's angles you have to tackle him from. I'll try and show you in this one. If you tackle him directly in the middle, right here. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be a bitch about this. Oh, I might lose this just to show y'all. So you tackle him. Oh my gosh, he's really getting me. He really is. I need to stop doing this. So yeah, so pretty much you tackle him from a certain angle. You can't do it directly between two limbs. You have to actually be favoring a limb. It would pretty much not take damage if you don't favor a limb. Attacking him right head on is very long experience. You can technically kill his entire armor through the middle, but most likely his limbs are going to stay intact long before his back armor is going to break. So it's almost like you're giving him more health if you don't tackle his stuff correctly. So don't tackle him face on. Tackle like his tail first. Say if you can't really keep up with him, tackle his tail. And once you get his tail, go for his I would honestly go for one of his front legs. I'd go tail and then front leg. Of course, um, that's because once you get a front leg done, you can then worry about take advantage of the fact that you can do better damage on one side from like one back on the backside, and it'll also open up like if the tail's gone and the front's gone. You have one entire side where you, as long as you do damage, you'll break the armor. And then on the other side, you have his back foot, which is open. So, like, you pretty much gain 2 leg openings and you solo one of the legs. So then, through his spinning and turning and stuff like that, you'll probably be able to break his other legs because they're less defended. I mean, you like I said, you can't break the front leg, so attacking the front is less desirable because there's nothing singled out. So breaking any of those 3 plates, or either the body plate or the front leg plates, are just difficult. So you get that tail to crack the body, and then you just hit. You can hit those back legs now, and once one of those pop, or if they don't pop, you can also get the front leg. And by the time that front leg is done and the tail's gone, the solo leg is just solo, so it's gonna be easy to do. And then you still have that other leg cracked open. So I repeated that like 2 or 3 times, but all this is still hard to do because he spins and he jumps so much. His AI is very, very weird. So there's definitely times where as long as you can hit the damn hit the dude, then just do that. But I've played him enough that unless my hits don't seem to be registering, I don't always stick to a leg. I beat up what's in front of me. Also, if you do have problems, there is the amount of the body that you beat up that you can probably alt through him and break his armor. Kind of like that. I would highly advise not to unless he's heavily damaged, because if you alt this character at full shield, you're gonna do literally nothing to him. You will literally do nothing. So either you want to wait till his armor's already broken, or say there's only 2 or 3 pieces of armor plate left, and then you want to hit him as dead on as you can. Yeah, but wait. I'm just fucking throw a trap down. I'm getting myself. I'm cocking myself. What's not the point to cut myself like that? Okay. We done got him. We got him, boys. There's too much more I can do. I guess I can do some more raids. You've done all your raids, right? You just need co-op. Okay, actually you need those and those. Alright, well, we done tackled a couple raids. I think that's good enough for me. If I can close this goddamn recording. You guys have a good time. Catch you on the flip side.